Good afternoon. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I'm looking to plan a trip and I'd like to discuss some details with you.
Not at all. You've come to the right place. How can I assist you today?
Well, I'm planning a vacation, but I'm a bit particular about what I want.
I'm all ears. Detailed preferences are my specialty. Hit me with it.
Great. I'm aiming for a balance between relaxation and exploration, nothing too extreme on either end. I want a place where I can experience local culture, but avoid typical tourist traps. It should have a nice resort vibe, but also be close enough to nature for some light hiking.
So, a resort with a dash of nature and some culture sprinkled in it. Got it.
Exactly, and I prefer a room with the view, maybe not overlooking a busy street or the pool, something quiet. I also want to be close to a place where I can get a taste of local life, but without having to fight through crowds of tourists.
Yes.
Accommodation is important. I don't mind spending a bit more for quality, but I'm not looking for anything too extravagant. A place that feels authentic, comfortable, and peaceful would be ideal. And when it comes to activities, I'm all for some local tours, maybe a cooking class or a visit to a market, but no large group tours, please.
Understood. So, something peaceful, quiet, with a cultural twist, but not too touristy, and no crowded tours. Anything else?
But I'm also a bit picky when it comes to food. I prefer places that focus on fresh, local ingredients. I love to have access to some organic options if possible.
Fresh, local, and organic. Sounds like holy grail of dining.
Yes.
I'll make sure that's on the agenda.
Right. One more thing. I do have a budget, so I need to keep that in mind. But I'm willing to stretch it a little if it means getting a truly special experience. Nothing too over the top, though.
I appreciate the details. Sounds like you know exactly what you want. The good news is that we can definitely work with your budget, and I'll make sure to find options that hit the right balance between relaxation, culture, and adventure.
That's reassuring. I'd rather be careful than overspend, but I don't mind paying for quality.
Absolutely. We'll make sure the price reflects the experience, not just the hotel stars. And don't worry, I'll keep the tourist traps to a minimum. It's all about authentic experience with zero selfie stick mobs.
Exactly. I'm looking for something more personal, you know?
Of course, personal, authentic, and quiet. I'll start putting together some options, and before we dive into the details, anything else you want to add?
Just one last thing. I'm hoping for something that's not too far from the city, but still feels like an escape. I like to unwind, but also be able to explore a bit without spending the half day on the road.
Got it. A good balance between seclusion and accessibility. I'll get to work on this and be back with a few options that should hit all the marks.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to hearing your suggestions.
Alright, based on everything we've discussed so far, I've put together 3 options that should work well within your criteria. A budget-friendly option, a mid-tier choice with a bit more variety, and a luxury package for those looking to indulge a little more. Let me break them down for you.
I'm all ears.
First up, the budget option. This one combines simplicity with relaxation, and it's a great way to experience a little bit of everything without breaking the bank. The trip will focus mostly on downtime, but there's still some sightseeing involved. You start with a quiet stay at a small boutique hotel nestled in a remote village. It's surrounded by nature, with easy access to hiking trails for your daily dose of adventure. The accommodation is very comfortable, but not extravagant. Think cozy, peaceful, and personal, perfect for getting away from the bustle of city life.
Sounds good. But what's the hiking situation? I'm not trying to scale a mountain.
Of course, not to worry. No Everest expeditions here. The trails are gentle, more like refreshing walks in nature than survivalist challenges. You get some light exercise with great views.
Good to know. I'm not trying to come back looking like I just crossed the Sahara.
Of course. No one's signing up for that, and it's a great way to clear your mind without exhausting yourself.
Oh, okay. So what about the local food scene? I've had some pretty touristy food tours before. Not really my thing.
The food tours are designed to give you that authentic local flavor without the crowds. You'll visit small family-run restaurants that most tourists miss. The food will be fresh, locally sourced, and to give you a real taste of the area's culinary traditions. Now you've got my attention. I can live with that. But tell me more about the hotel. What's the vibe? The boutique hotel is small but charming. Think warm colors, comfortable beds, and a cozy fireplace in the lobby. There's no big resort feel, just very homey atmosphere. Plus, the view from your room is breathtaking. The windows face a quiet valley, and you get a chance to see some local wildlife if you're lucky. Nice. It's really about that peace and quiet, isn't it? Exactly. It's an ideal place to unwind, do some light reading, maybe even take a nap. It's not a place where you hear people talking loudly by the pool or people checking in and out all the hours. Perfect. Now, what's the overall cost for this? Okay, let me break it down for you. The base trip will run you about $2,175 plus tax. The guided city tour, which takes you through some of the local highlights and hidden gems, is $250. If you'd like to upgrade your accommodation to the boutique hotel I mentioned, then they add an additional $400. Staff charges for the guided tour and driver comes to $400 as well. So the total estimated cost is about $3,225 plus tax. That seems fair. I like the balance of relaxation and a little light exploration. It's doable within my budget too. I'm glad to hear that. That's a solid option if you're looking to enjoy some quiet time while still having a few activities to mix things up. Now, if you're looking for something with a bit more variety and balance, the mid-tier option might be right up your alley. It offers a perfect mix of cultural exploration and natural beauty. It's a great step up from the budget option, with a few more enriching experiences, but still priced reasonably for the quality you get. Go on. Here's the plan. You spend a couple of nights at a lovely mid-range resort that strikes a great balance between comfort and luxury. It's nestled near a national park, which means you have immediate access to hiking trails, all without having to sacrifice too much convenience. The resort is perfect for unwinding, but it also gives you the opportunity to engage in a bit of exploration. That sounds good. I don't want anything too flashy, but I do want to feel like I'm getting something a bit more special. What kind of activities are included? Great question. Besides the hiking trails, the resort offers a mix of cultural activities. You get to enjoy a guided cultural tour of the area where you visit historical sites and learn about the region's heritage. It's not too heavy on the history lessons, just enough to give you the taste of the culture and help you connect to the place. It's all about the experience, not about overwhelming you with the facts. Nice. I'm definitely not trying to become a history expert, but I'd love to get a feel for the local culture, It sounds like just the right amount. Exactly. You have the chance to explore the nearby historical site with a local expert. The tour is the full-day excursion, but don't worry, the hike to the site isn't challenging. It's about 3 to 4 hours of walking at a moderate pace, with plenty of scenic stops along the way. You have time to take in the views, enjoy the surroundings, and learn about the region's past. It's a great way to get some exercise without overdoing it. How tough is the hike? I'm up for a walk, but I don't want to spend the whole day trekking through the mountains. I'm here to relax, not to become a mountaineer, Don't worry, it's not strenuous at all. It's a moderate hike. Nothing too steep or demanding. We've designed it specifically for people who enjoy a bit of nature without pushing the limits. Think of it more as an afternoon stroll with some occasional uphill sections that are manageable for most people. And once you get to the historical sites, the views alone will make it all worthwhile. Okay, that sounds more my speed. What about the resort itself? Is it like a nice place to relax afterwards? Oh, absolutely. A resort is a solid mid-range option that offers a nice blend of comfort and value. It's not overly luxurious, but it's got all the essentials you need for a relaxing stay. You have cozy rooms with beautiful mountain views, which are perfect for unwinding after your adventures. They've also got an on-site spa where you can treat yourself to a soothing massage or some quiet time by the pool. Now you're speaking my language. Spa treatments, mountain views. That sounds just like the kind of place I need to come back to after a day of exploring. Exactly. If you feel like being social, there are other guests you can interact with, but it's not like a party resort. It's a great middle ground, peaceful but not isolated. You have the option to engage with people, but it's never going to be overwhelming. Sounds really good. I do like a bit of social interaction, but I don't want anything too loud or chaotic, Absolutely. It's got that relaxed vibe. Plus, the on-site restaurant is fantastic, offering a mix of local and international cuisine. It's casual, but the quality is excellent, so you always have something delicious to enjoy.
All right, that all sounds great, but I do want to know more about the flexibility. What if I want to switch up my schedule during the trip? I'm not sure if I want to stick to a rigid plan every single day. The great thing about this option is that it's flexible. The resort offers a number of optional activities, and if you decide you prefer to skip one or change it up, there's no problem at all. You can switch out a cultural tour for a day at the spa or a different excursion if you like. It's all about tailoring the trip to your preferences. That's a relief. I like the idea of having the option to change things on the fly if I feel like it. Now, for the pricing, the base trip cost for this mid-Thai option is $5,000. That includes your accommodation at the resort for 7 nights, with breakfast included every morning. The hiking excursion with the local expert is an additional $600. You also have the option to add on extra activities like a guided meditation session or a cooking class for $150 each. The resort stay itself is $1,200 for the full week. With those additions, your total comes to $7,800 plus tax. Of course, we'll also offer you a 10% discount on a full package if you book today. Okay. That's a bit more than I expected, but it seems like a fair price for everything you're offering. Plus, the discount is quite nice. Yes, it's an excellent deal, especially considering all the included experiences. You're getting a good mix of culture, nature, and relaxation, with enough flexibility to make sure it suits your mood on any given day. For $7,800, you're getting not only a luxurious yet peaceful stay, but also a rich and varied experience that's completely tailored to your preferences. Okay, I'll think about it. Are there any other options I should hear about? Finally, we have the luxury option. This one is designed for those who want to indulge a little more, go all out, enjoy all the best that this destination has to offer. If you're looking for top-tier accommodations, private tours, and a spa retreat, this is the ultimate package. I'm intrigued. Go on. This itinerary is all about exclusivity. You stay at luxury 5-star resorts that are known for their exceptional service and world-class amenities. You have private transfers to and from the resort, ensuring you won't waste time in crowded airports or shuttle buses. This is all about convenience, relaxation, and comfort. Everything will be tailored to your preferences, and you feel like a VIP the entire time. That sounds good. What else does the package include? Along with the luxury accommodation and the private transfers, we've included a personalized cultural tour. You'll be guided by an expert historian who will take you through the most significant historical sites in the region. But here's the best part. You get access to some hidden, off-the-beaten-path locations that most tourists never see. It's a full-day excursion offering you an in-depth look at the area's rich history and culture. You leave with the true sense of the region's heritage, and since it's a private tour, you have all the attention you need to ask questions and really engage with the experience. That sounds great. I've always wanted to explore places that aren't overrun with tourists, and having a historian guide sounds like an amazing way to learn about the area. It's an incredible experience, and to balance the active exploration, we've also included a spa retreat. Now, this spa isn't your typical experience. You won't be getting a hard, deep tissue massage. Instead, think of it as an ultimate relaxation treatment. The spa focuses on gentle, soothing massages designed to calm both your mind and your body after a long day of exploring. It's all about indulgence and tranquility, very much in the luxurious relaxation category rather than the muscle relief category. I'm trying to picture what that actually means. So it's not like one of those massages where you can't move afterwards. No, it's definitely not that. The idea for it to be deeply relaxing but not physically intense. Think of it more like a light touch massage that's perfect for releasing tension and giving you a soothing, calming experience. The entire treatment is designed to make you feel like you just melted into relaxation without the post-massage soreness. The whole idea is to pamper you, to give you a sense of serenity after a day of sightseeing. Okay. Now that sounds exactly what I need. So what else is included in this package? Let's see. In addition to the private tour and the spa retreat, we've also arranged for a private wine tasting experience at a local vineyard. You'll be treated to a guided tour of the winery, followed by a tasting of rare, locally produced wines. The experience is very exclusive, and you'll be guided by an expert sommelier who will walk you through each selection. It's all about savoring the flavors, learning the history of the wines, and just enjoying the moment in a beautiful setting. Wow, I'm already feeling spoiled. What's the cooking class like? I love local food, so this sounds great too.
Is one of the highlights of the package. The exclusive cooking class with the local chef is designed to give you an authentic taste of the region's culinary traditions. You learn how to make dishes that are staples of the local cuisine, and the chef will teach you all the tricks of the trade. It's a hands-on experience, and once you're done, you enjoy the delicious meal you've prepared. It's perfect for anyone who loves food and wants to bring a piece of the local culture home with them.
Alright, that sounds absolutely amazing. But I do imagine all this comes at quite a price, right?
You're absolutely right. This is a luxury experience and it's priced accordingly. The base trip cost for the luxury option is $12,000. That includes your 7-night stay at the 5-star resorts, all of your meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the private transfers to and from the resort. The private cultural tour with the historian is an additional $2,500. The spa retreat for two is $1,500, which includes a full day of pampering and relaxation. We've also included the private wine tasting experience, which costs $750 per person. Finally, the exclusive cooking class with the local chef is $600 per person.
Okay, that's definitely more than the other two options, but it really does sound incredible.
I completely understand. The luxury option is for those who want to truly indulge and really enjoy every moment of their vacation. When you're looking at the level of comfort, exclusivity, and personalized attention, the cost reflects all that. For $17,350 plus tax, you're getting a truly world-class experience, from the luxurious accommodations to the private tours, wine tasting, and cooking class. It's a VIP experience from start to finish, designed to give you the best of everything.
That's definitely a big step up in price, but I have to admit it sounds like once in a lifetime kind of experience.
If you're looking to truly pamper yourself and enjoy a completely stress-free, luxurious vacation, this is the way to go. It's all about creating memories that last a lifetime with the best possible service and attention to detail.
You know, they all sound really good in different ways. The budget option is attractive for the price, but I don't want to feel like I'm compromising too much. The mid-tier option is a strong contender. It offers a good mix of adventure and relaxation. But I also can't ignore the luxury option. It's hard to pass up on that kind of exclusivity.
Take your time. I recommend considering how much flexibility you want. With the mid-tier and luxury options, you get more variety, but the budget option is still very comfortable and gives you the chance to unplug.
Right, and I appreciate the personal touch in all of them. I'm leaning towards the mid-tier option. It strikes the right balance.
I think that's a great choice. It gives you plenty of variety without going overboard.
Okay, let's go with that. But I'm going to need more details about the transportation options and those local experiences.
Absolutely. I'll pull up all the details for you.
Good morning, Mr. Thompson. This is Yuan Ye from Creative in China Travel Agency.
Hi. I'm just calling to confirm your selection of the mid-tier Slovenia adventure package. Is that still the option you'd like to proceed with?
Yes, that's correct. I'm happy with the mid-tier option. Feels like the right balance between relaxation and adventure.
Excellent choice. Let me just walk you through the key details one more time to make sure everything is in place. You'll be flying to Ljubljana Jože Pučnik Airport on the 18th. From there, a private driver will take it directly to Lake Bled. It's about a 35-minute scenic ride.
Perfect. That sounds stress-free. What about the accommodations?
You've chosen to upgrade to Rikli Balance Hotel, a 4-star wellness resort overlooking Lake Bled. You have a spacious alpine view room, daily breakfast, and full access to the wellness center, including saunas, thermal pools, and massage services. It's a peaceful setting, but still with the warm social vibe in the evenings. No party scenes, just travelers who enjoy the calm.
That sounds perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. A bit of atmosphere, but not too noisy or overcrowded.
Exactly. Now, onto the experiences. You're booked for a guided hike through Vinka Gorge in Triglav National Park. It's a moderate 3-hour walk with stunning views, wooden bridges, and waterfalls. The guide is a local expert who also shares stories about the region's culture and ecology.
Great. I don't want something too intense, but I still love to explore and learn.
You also enjoy a small group food and culture tour in Raklovica, a nearby medieval town. You try traditional alpine dishes, taste artisan honey, and meet local cheesemakers.
That's exactly what I'm excited about. local food and something a little off the beaten path.
Now let's talk pricing. The base package is $5,000, which includes your standard 3-star guest house, breakfast, airport transfer, and all core cultural experiences. The upgrade to the Legally Balanced Hotel is an additional $1,200 that covers the full 7-night stay with Alpine View room and wellness access. The guided hike in Triglav National Park is $600, and we also offer optional add-ons, a guided meditation session or a Slovenian cooking class, each for $150.
Wait, I thought the $5,000 included accommodations already. Why is the resort an extra $1,200?
Good question. The $5,000 base package does include accommodation, but that's for a standard 3-star guest house. Comfortable, clean, but fairly basic. The $1,200 upgrade gets you into the Legally Balanced Hotel, which is a major step up. Lakeside views, full spa and wellness access, and a far more premium experience. Most of our clients who go for comfort without going full luxury find this upgrade completely worth it.
Got it. So I'm paying extra for the better location and amenities. That makes sense.
Exactly. So with the resort upgrade and guided hike, your total comes to $6,800. If you choose one add-on, say the cooking class, it's $6,950. Both optional activities bring it to $7,100 before tax.
All right, and you mentioned discounts.
Yes, if you book today, I'll give you a 10% discount on the full package. So with both add-ons, that brings your total down to $6,390 plus tax.
Nice. I'll take the resort upgrade and the cooking class, but I'll skip the meditation for now. That makes it
$6,950 before tax, and with the 10% discount, it comes to $6,255 plus tax.
Perfect. That all sounds great. Let's confirm it.
Fantastic. I'll finalize your booking today and send over your itinerary, travel documents, and packing guide this evening. And of course, if you change your mind about that meditation session, just let me know. We can still add it later.
Thanks, yeah. I really appreciate the thorough walkthrough. Sounds like it's going to be a great trip. And the resort better live up to that Alpine view.
Oh, it absolutely does. You'll be sending me pictures, I'm sure.
Looking forward to it. Thanks again. Talk soon.
You're welcome. Safe travel, Mr. Thompson. Okay, confirm all the details. And
inside the commercial airplane, early afternoon. The light outside of the window is golden as the plane begins to descend. Alex sits in the window seat, dressed comfortably, her travel guide and noise-cancelling headphones tucked into the seat pocket in front of him. He sips from a plastic cup of sparkling water, glancing out the window at the approaching green hills of Slovenia. Soft cabin music hums in the background. The flight attendant passes by, quietly checking seatbelts. Alex's phone is in airplane mode, but the itinerary final email from Yuan Ye is still open on the screen. It's funny how fast everything came together. 1 minute, I'm looking at 3 brochures in my office. The next, I'm on a plane descending into a country I've never been to. Slovenia, Lake Bled, that Alpine View room. Honestly, I still can't pronounce half the places on the itinerary, but Yuan Ye said it would all feel like magic once I landed. And he seemed like someone I could trust. Cooking class tomorrow. Guess I'll finally find out what Strugli is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into Ljubljana. Local time is 3:42 p.m. and the weather is a pleasant 21 degrees Celsius. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Hey, I have a reservation for Alex Thompson. Yes, I finally made it.